Native speakers can learn Chinese in Chinese way because they start with these really basic words. A student has been studying Chinese for 3 years. One day, he asked me, "Teacher, what does Yaozhe mean?" I told him, "It means that a person dies before he or she is old, or even before he or she grows up." One day later, he came back to me and asked me, "Teacher, what does Yaozhe mean?" Once again, I told him, "It means that a person dies very young." On the fourth and fifth day, he came to me every day and asked me, "Teacher, what does Yaozhe mean?" I began to wonder if he had lost his memory, or if I had entered some kind of time loop. In fact, the Chinese word Yaozhe is not used very much in everyday life. Chinese people don't know this word as children either. They learn the word in school or when they read books. So Yaozhe is an advanced word that may be hard for non-native speakers to remember. But you only have to explain the word once to a Chinese kid, and they will never forget it. Why? Chinese kids are familiar with the word Yao, meaning waist. Waist is the middle part of our body, so Yao also means middle. For example, in Chinese, we call the middle part of a mountain Shan Yao, which means the waist of the mountain, the middle part of a mountain. Yao is pronounced the same as Yao in Yaozhe. Yao, Yaozhe. You can tell that they are pronounced the same, although they are not the same character, but they have some kind of relationship. Yaozhe, what is zhe? This is zhe. Zhe. It's a verb that every Chinese kid is familiar with. So when a kid hears the word Yaozhe for the first time, he or she can think of the image. It seems that a person's life is broken down in the middle. From then on, they will never forget this word. As native speakers, the earliest vocabulary Chinese children learn is about body parts and body movements. But for many Chinese learners, the earliest thing they learn may be pinyin, greeting, 你好,谢谢, or some sentences like 你叫什么名字? They may have studied Chinese for 2 or 3 years and still not know or be familiar with basic vocabulary, such as Yao, Zhe. This is the difference between Chinese learners and Chinese children. You can find examples like Yaozhe everywhere in Chinese. Intermediate and advanced Chinese words are built on the basis of basic words. The real basic words are the ones we hear constantly from birth, such as spit, chin, fat, pee, scratch, and so on. Don't think, hello, thank you, what's your name, how old are you? These are basics. They are not really basic. We don't learn this until we are 2 or 3 years old. Native speakers can learn Chinese in Chinese way because they start with these really basic words. You cannot remember Chinese words and Chinese characters because you lack these basic words. I always say that Chinese language is like a big tree. You know, a big tree has so many branches and each one is different. There are so many leaves and also each one is different. A tree contains so many details. If you want to get a big tree, you shouldn't go to design and manufacture each branch and each leaf. It's a it's a so big project. How should we do it? We just plant a seed and it will grow into a big tree. The seed of Chinese language is our body. If you start learning Chinese by recognizing body parts and body movements, you are planting the seed of Chinese. This is why I designed the free Chinese course, Learn Chinese Like a Chinese. The purpose is to help you plant the seeds of Chinese and get this big tree. It might be a little harder at first, a little harder than 你好,谢谢. You can't use what we learned right now. You can't show people what you've learned in Chinese. But this is the Chinese way of learning Chinese, the natural way. You will learn faster and faster and easier like a native speaker. Follow Chinese way, learn Chinese, the Chinese way, the Chinese way.